back to another video. My name is Jill and today we'll be talking about this bad boy. What is this thing? This is the Babyliss Pro Ceramic. This is what I use to curl my hair. Every time I curl my hair, I get people asking what I use and how I do it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to use this. This is my favorite thing. I bought mine offline, so you can look online. I've seen some places sell them for crazy amounts. I say average, they should be around $70. I've seen them at Chatters, so if you have a Chatters, you can get them there. And this is in the size, the 3/4 inch. I also have the 1 inch, and I really like that one as well. So I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm gonna show you kind of what I do. Now, just so you know, there's not one way to do this. There are lots of ways to curl hair. This is just what works for my hair. This is my hair. I had it in a pony and I took it out, and this is it blow dried. I have pretty straight hair. So yeah, this is just what works for me. It's one of the only things that works for me. And so we're gonna get into it, and I'm just gonna show you guys what I do. All right, first thing, if you don't have any hair clips, I highly recommend picking some up. I have some of these ones. They are amazing. And basically, I'm just going to, whatever way that you normally part your hair, I just kind of go from there, and then I'm going to take, I do one side at a time. Some people I know do like a little bit on one side and then go and do a little bit on the other. I just find this way works for me. So I'm just gonna pin up the hair. I start with some at the back, okay? Now, I got my hair here, and I have thick hair too, so it might take me longer than some other people. So all I do is take the hair, and it has a clip there. I start about there, about halfway, okay? And then I curl it in, and I let some of the hair out, and I curl it up, and then I let it go. And that's it. The reason I really love this curling one, is because I find I don't have to hold it. Normally, once I do it once, it's done, and that's it. It doesn't need to be held there very long. So once I do one, I'll show you another, again, how I do it. I curl my hair so the pieces go in and then out. I flip which way they go. So when I want it to face out, I'll do another out. That's what I did here. Okay, so you put your piece in there, curl it towards, like away from yourself, but towards your roots. Let it out, curl it out a little bit more, and then just let it go out. And then if you want to curl it in, which is what I would do, like curl in and out, instead of putting the clip on this side, I go ahead and switch it. So I put the clip here on that side, same thing, about halfway, and then I just curl it towards myself, up towards the root. Let it out a little bit, and then keep curling it. One thing I really like is because it does have that clip, I'm not worrying about burning myself or, you know, getting my fingers too close. The clip kind of takes care of that for me. And if you want bigger curls, looser curls, then just do bigger sections of it. And I find that's what works for me. But you just gotta play around with it. I used to be able to curl my hair with a flat iron, and now I just don't seem to have that skill anymore. So again, to curl it inwards, if you want to flip it, so I'm just gonna turn it inwards towards myself, pull it out, curl it in, and let it fall out. The nice thing, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then to curl it outwards, put it in, clip it about halfway, let it out a little bit. There you go. And the only other tip that I would really say is the pieces that are gonna be like against your face, turn out away from yourself. I just find, preferably that's what I like to do. I like the curls to be out a bit. So, but hey, if you like it in, you can do that as well. And there you go. So I'm gonna go ahead, curl up the rest of this side, and then flip it, and I will show you guys. You can follow along and see what I do. All right, guys, now that is half, well, not really half, about a third of my hair done, because I have it parted the other way today. Now, don't judge it by how tight it is, because we are gonna pull it apart after at the end, but now I'm gonna switch sides, oops, and I'm just gonna start on this side. I normally have a side part, so there's always one side that is fairly quick to do, so in this case, it's this side. And now we're gonna go with this one. And so if you would do a part like I do, where you kind of have your part off to the side, I normally divide this one into 2 sections, just because if you have a lot of hair like me, it's hard to see what you can do back there. So just go ahead, pinning some of those up, starting with some at the back, and same thing. It doesn't really matter if you start with a piece going outwards or inwards, as long as you're rotating them, then you should be fine. If you want to go for that look, you don't have to do that. That's just what I do though. So again, I'm gonna take it, clip it there, and curl it out in order to have the piece of hair going outwards. And if you want the piece going inwards, curling in towards you, then you're just gonna take your curling iron, put the clamp, and you see how it's pointed? I find the point on it is what makes it, I don't know, something about it, just it makes the curl come out a little different. I like it. I just like how it looks. So that's all you have to do. Just put it in like that. Like I said, don't worry about how tight it looks or about how like a curly Sue type of look it is, because we're going to pull them apart at the end. So I'm gonna curl this and I'll chat with you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, there we go. We're sitting at about the 15-minute mark right now, so just a little under that to curl my hair. And like I said, I have thick hair. I also need a hair appointment, so no judgment, I hope, from you guys. So I need to go in to get my roots done soon. But this is it, untouched, just curled. I'll show you guys the back, okay? So obviously this is a pretty like tight curled look, and I mean, you could. There has been times where I've done my hair in the morning and let's say I wanted them looser or something, but I wanted curls during the day. I'll leave it like this and then just kind of let it fall loosely. I don't normally put product in my hair, but what I will do now, like let's say I do want it looser, what I do is I just start at the back. I have my mirror over here, so if I'm looking off, this is why. But basically, I'll just like take the curls, and each curl I'll kind of just run my fingers through and just pull them apart a bit, and it just helps loosen them up a bit and helps it so it doesn't have quite that tight curled look. Again, you could also make them smaller, or you could make your pieces larger to help so that way it's not as tight of a curl, but you know, lots of different ways to do it, lots of different ways to play with it. So I'm just gonna pull all these apart, and it's still gonna be fairly tight, but that's okay. That's okay by me. I don't mind it having tight curls once in a while. And if you have frizzy hair like me, one thing you can do is you could use some Moroccan oil to help with frizzies if you guys are like me and maybe you get some frizz going in the hair there. And the pieces at the top here, I'll show you, like this piece here for instance, what I'll do is I'll actually separate it and kind of put it to the back there, so that way it's not a direct part that you're gonna see in the hair. So yeah, just pull some of them apart, go ahead, separate some of them, put your fingers through them, and it's gonna help soften it up a bit. And normally, because I'm such a stickler for like having hair in my face, especially when it's staticky, but especially, I don't know if you guys can really see, but I have like some of this going on, some of these little hairs. I will just either take a bobby pin and pin back a couple of them just like this, just to keep it out. Or another thing I'll do is I'll take these and just pull them up at the top a little bit. But here it is. This is my hair. I'll do one more spin for you guys to see. These little hairs drive me crazy. But here it is, okay? All done. This is how I curl my hair, and this is with the Babyliss Pro ceramic, the ceramic wand. Let me know if you guys are interested in them. Did you like this video? Did you enjoy seeing it? I know some people have said that it's like satisfying watching people curl their hair. Let me know what you think. Is it a look you like? Do you like curls? Do you like them looser? Let me know. I'm always interested to know what people say. But this for me is just, I like it, especially once it falls a little bit. It's always good. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to check out faceitbeauty.ca for all your makeup needs that you might need in your world. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll be back to talk with you guys soon in another video. Bye!